Could you do me a favor, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can just copy paste it. But when the stream alert comes up, could it also post something in the chat box?
No.
Oh.
Because I just edit a page, I don't run a script around it.
Right, I just copied and put it into the chat box.
If you want that, I need to write a script that you trigger to turn on and off.
That's okay, I'll just copy and paste it. Just paste it in the chat box, it's fine. Cool. Let's comb my hair quickly, get the sweater on. Alright, dashboard, right? Hi, Scout. Dashboard. Okay, so this is the new Dynamon Den. And then I also gotta probably do this, but I'm only streaming for an hour because I gotta go out and then I'll stream later. But I have lots of things I need to get done. Probably gonna use that as the juvenile and fix his head. No, not replacing trapdoors. This is the shop, remember? I mean, it doesn't help that it's quite confusing. Someone rage quitting in the chat box, Andrew. I think what I'll do is make this the hatchling. It's very side-on. I don't really like it that way, but whatever. So just clean that up a bit. Yeah, it's just a shop. Although Andrew and I have decided, because we are having a new proper one Dynamo group coming soon, but we're not replacing the trapdoors anymore. We don't think we'll replace anything, right? Because the trapdoors are so ingrained in this, like integrated into the site with the shop, the smoothies, and all that. We'll keep the trapdoors updated. Because they're only recolors at the end of the day. It's no big deal. And I've created a template that makes them easy to color now. Okay, so that's a baby form, I guess. I don't know. That was the initial Dynamon idea, but then I thought that's too baby, and we have way too many cute-looking Dynamon right now, so I'm gonna go and spice it up and make the more classic style. So juvenile, adult. Also got This guy I need to work on. So this one replaces the Dragon Kiro. So there's going to be, I'm making 13 of them, I guess. So this was using the body of this guy. And I'm too lazy to draw things again, so I just recycled the body. Worked at the end of the day. Let's recycle the body. Do I really sound like that when I'm sick?
You say that all the time.
Oh, shoot.
But you're sipping off.
Sound like I'm stoned or something. Okay. Let's just start shading this guy. And I'm shading with the wrong color. Classic. Just fix that. There you go. I hear a lot of clicking from me zooming in and out.
If you zoom in, zoom out.
Let's just start shading. I mean, I guess I can use my tablet to do it. Whoops, that was the undo button. Or my scroll wheel, I guess? I'll use my scroll wheel so it's not so annoying. Oh, did you manage to add Darky?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So you have to update the script to have Darky's name on it somehow?
What script?
Or the thing on the front page.
There's no script, it's just an alert.
Oh, update the alert. Whatever you want to call it.
New one.
Oh, crap. I'm not gonna be doing much talking at this point because my throat's starting to get really sore now. So I'll just type in the chat box. What's that?
It's just my phone.
Hmm. It's your mama?
No, it's just my phone. It was the Skype alert from you.
Oh, that was a bit delayed.
Yeah, well, my phone delays Skype. That's why there was a response straight away.
This is the most boring part of the process, just putting on all the little shading first.
Pretty impressed what you do though.
What?
Pretty impressed what you do. I can't see that. What you do.
But can you see when I turn off the layers how the body's starting to form?
Yeah, but I can't imagine how to do that.
You just imagine where light won't hit,
It's pretty skilled.
and you have to know where your light source is, and then you block out where there won't be any light at all, as well as where the light won't hit. So in between, for example, cracks and stuff is where you fill it in. Maybe under the where the bones meet as well, because all that will be blocking the light. So you can see, when I zoom out, you can see that bone starting to form. That's not my blur tool, that's my color tool. Oops. I'll try to minimize the clicking as much as I can, guys. I'm trying to use my mouse to zoom in and out. I prefer using my keyboard, but I know it's kind of annoying to hear, so try and minimize the best I can doing that. I think I started doing this when I was doing the Northlight Dragons, which, yeah, it's pretty much in development hell right now, so just stuck with it. With the adoptables, since they resize so small, you really have to exaggerate your shading. So you have to break some rules and such, but you know, you gotta get that to be seen. So you can start seeing the body a bit now. At least I can see it. I don't know about you guys, but so here needs to be a bit more blocked out because I know that that part will be really dark. Maybe here too. Here, down here, down here, and there. slowly. I've got a bit of this. And that as well. Got this whole area here. Under the skull. And here. Here. Here.
Shoes on. There's Mattia.
And then you. Oh, okay. So I'm looking after Scout, and then you're gonna do the tie, and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to be happy about it.
You can't leave him at the car shop.
He has a difference of opinion.
He's not going to the car shop.
Look at him. Look.
Oh, Scoot. You're not going.
You can't come again today. I'm sorry, no, it's the second day in a row I've left you. This is the third time in a row I've left you. It's stir crazy in this house, huh? I'm such a monster.
Probably block that out. Lock that. I'll keep the teeth lit. Hopefully you could see that. So I'm using my keyboard again.
No. I need to get my shoes on. Excuse me.
Probably color that area, to be honest. It's gonna be dark. On that, on that. This is sloppy as heck, but
He's sniffing my shoe to see where I've been.
yeah, well, he thinks you're
Look at
out
this,
seeing
look at
other.
this. He's like, what other dog are you?
He thinks you are out seeing other
Whose
dogs.
dog is the scent?
He honestly believes you're seeing other dogs.
Well, maybe I am. How's that make you feel?
That's why he sniffs you all the time when you come home to see where have you been. Have you been patting other dogs? Have you been telling other dogs that they were a good boy? Have you seen that meme where it's a picture of a dog and then it's like really looking really angry and it says my dog when I'm saying telling another dog good boy and the dog's like really upset.
Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Hello. Hello. It's okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, you wanted that. You okay. Hello. I love you, Scout. They've looked this pathetic dog.
He's definitely pathetic. You can take him to the tire shop if you want.
No, you can't sit there with me.
All right, because they have to lift the car and everything, eh? Scout, you have to stay with Mummy. I know it sucks.
You can't come. I'll give you a chicken strip if you want to make it better. Would you like a chicken strip?
Oh God, that's mean. Don't do that. Just give it to him. Don't give it to him and then leave. Just give it to him.
Come on, Scout. Get down. Down you get. Good boy. Let's go, Scout.
Don't say let's go because he thinks you're taking him out. And he knows that's not when we know that's.
Look, he won't take it. Look, look.
No, he knows it's a trap. You can't do that to him.
He's not eating. He's like, what's going on?
Yeah, he knows.
What's going on, huh?
He knows. He's not stupid.
He's kind of stupid.
Here.
Dexton's okay?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye. Yes, he's got. You'll be good.
That's a big ask. Oh, now we have the dog upset. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get him before he jumps the fence. You don't have to put your tail in between your legs and shake out there. Okay? It's okay. Mommy's here. I know she's not that great. She's not that exciting, but come on, make me feel a little bit better. Look what I got. Look what I got. Ooh. Here you go. Scout. Hey. Oh, I know. There. Marshmallows. Oh. Getting a bit chunky. Oh, he's going back outside. Scout! Scout! Hey, inside! He's not coming, look. Look, look, look. of forbidden treats. Want some forbidden snacks? Want some forbidden snacks? Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, I forgot to take my coffee because I'm busy dealing with you. Okay. So Scout is having Temptations cat treats. Not very good for him, but cheers him up. So a very depressed dog right now. He doesn't like me as much as he likes Andrew, obviously, which is fine because this is Andrew's dog. Andrew picked him out. I picked out another dog, and Andrew didn't like that dog. Well, that dog didn't like Andrew, so Andrew didn't like that dog. The sad thing was, originally the person who wanted Scout thought Scout was a girl. And then when she learned that Scout was a boy, she just wasn't interested in him anymore. And that just makes me sad. And we claimed a girl. And we thought, well, we'll give this one a shot. Because the one that we picked didn't like Andrew anyway, and that was a girl. So we picked this one instead. And then she went and picked the girl. She did not want to have a boy. Which makes me sad, because it wasn't Scout's fault he was born with a different body part, eh, Scout? We didn't care at the end of the day. The Scout ended up going to the most awesome home anyway, so he has like 3 baskets of toys. Gets a lot of treats. Eats better than we do. Yeah, he's munching on one of his treats now that Andrew left him. I mean, Scout will probably tell you that we're cruel and abandoning him and stuff, but he's taking those treats. Yeah, and the dog that went to the other place is not allowed to even sleep inside, I don't think. So Scout went to a good place because he gets a bed and everything. Well, he gets the bed. He gets to sleep on our bed. So hopefully you guys can see the body starting to come together. Sort of. This is the longest part because it's so much work. Yeah, Scout was already claimed when we picked the other dog. So that just breaks my heart even more. Like, he was claimed. He was one of the first ones that was claimed. And then when... Because I guess she misunderstood that he was a boy. Nope, didn't want him. That's alright. Hey, Scout! Scout has gone outside again, so I might need to go check on him. When he does this, he tries to jump the fence. We need to build a bigger fence. We initially built our fence for him because we thought he'd only get to a certain height, but then he got bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're like, crap, we need to go build a bigger fence. Oh, shit. So now see, I'm just coloring without even using the line art because I can imagine what's going on here. This isn't very good because that part should probably be colored in. But yeah, that part should definitely be colored in. But I'll just leave it. There you have it. So that's the base shade done. So I'll now do the proper shading. That's where I start really filling it out now. And start adding texture. Okay, cool. Start with the face. This is where I'm a bit more careful. So that part gets filled in. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on my brush now too. I'm not trying to paint, I'm just going in there. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be clicking. Use my mouse. This is where I really start going in there and see filling those cracks. Filling that part in, filling that. And you can start seeing that skull is starting to get filled out a bit. probably bring that in more. So I'm trying to, ugh, that's not a very good line, is it? I'm trying to shade it similar to what I did with this guy, with another adoptable, well, another creature that hasn't been released, because he's just sitting in my folders for another project that we never got a chance to finish. So I'll get him out quickly. Probably use him as reference, actually. Let me get him out. So, where do we go? I don't know if you guys remember, but it was this one. So that's one I did a while back. It's super shiny though. He's not. This one's not going to be super shiny. Yeah, super old. Super never finished. There's a lot of things I make that don't get released because we don't finish stuff. It's the way it works, I guess. I need to clean that up. Clean that up. So I can turn that off, and ooh, that's not really working. Okay. It's because there's gaps in the teeth, but that's fine. I'll leave that. I'm just moving my way up the body now. This one I gotta be a bit more, so I'm gonna use this, like a different brush, because I'm gonna have to try and shade these rocks somehow. Now there's gonna be a bigger type of swooping shade that goes on top of this to make this not stick out so much, so I'll show you what I mean in a sec. I'm just drawing some, probably not even like correct shading, but it's just so you can see some rock in there. So something like, excuse me. So for me to separate that, I have to color this whole layer darker than the rest. It sticks out a bit more, like that. So you can see that's now a bit sunken in. Same with here. And here. And possibly here. And there. So you see that's starting to build. I'm also probably going to do something like that. I put a lot of contrast, especially in the head. So there's a lot of detail that goes into that because I want the viewer to have their eyes drawn to this first. So the trick is, if you want that to happen, you have to add a lot of contrast because your eyes will be drawn to the point of where there's the most contrast. So that's why when I do try to do dots, I put a lot of features on the head. It's not just any kind of contrast. You can do all sorts, like even just complementary colors, if you do that. And if you want the chest to be the focal point, then you do the same thing, but you do it to the chest. I'm not too overly concerned. About being super clean about the shading because it's going to be really small anyway. It's going to be like that. Even that. But you'll see me putting a lot of highlights on the head as well. So what I'll actually do for this one is actually go through the whole process. Then I know to tone it down for the rest of the body a bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of like just texturing here, maybe something like that. And that, and that, and that. Just a little bit. Just little painterly textures here and there. You can see that head's starting to really come together now. Just like that one. But I'm not gonna make them super shiny like that. But I was doing all these other dragons as well, but I never got the chance to finish the project. Like, some of you will remember these now, like that one. And that one. And that one. Yeah, I think I started making those before I started working. Yeah, the timestamp is before I got a full-time job, so that just got and then what was I doing here? And then I started doing that with them. Yeah, a lot of what happened was because I got a job. And I was doing this when I wasn't working full-time and I was at school. But then it all happened really, really quickly. Got a job that I had to do 50 hours a week on. So yeah, life. That was about, what? Almost, I started 2.5 years ago. So I do what I can now to just to sustain the site. Depending on how busy I get this year, I might be able to get some stuff done, but it also depends on Andrew's schedule as well, because now he's a director of a company, so things change too. You run out of time, really. We started CC when, like, when I was at school part-time. I was part-time school, so it wasn't even super busy, and he was just an entry level, so he didn't have much things to do at work. Well, he didn't have a lot of responsibility, and now, you know, it's changed. You get older, you get more tired, etc. Okay, let's go. Add some highlights to this guy, so just so you can see the face. And then I'll go and do some other stuff. Well, when we're away, Darky and Roan do a good job running it, but they're not coders, so when we're away, we actually have to be available. So I think there was an instance where, like, I'll let you guys know right now, like, Andrew and I are going to Antarctica at the end of the year. Now, we're doing it by a boat, and on the boat they say we might have internet, like good internet, but who knows? So please be good for our admins while we're away. Otherwise, they're not going to be happy campers. You can see now that face is starting to get there. Suspiciously quiet. Where's my dog? Hi, Scout! Hi, Scout! He's not happy with me. He feels abandoned because he wasn't allowed to go to the tire shop. So I asked Andrew with this guy that I'm making if he could possibly, now they do this in Pokemon Go, but with a new release like this, because he's going to have multiple colors and comes out of an egg. If Andrew could make it so that initially for like the first month, the Dynamon is really common, so multiple eggs will restock in the shop, so you guys aren't like trying to, you know, kill each other trying to grab it. And then after a month or so, it goes to a rare value thing. Because I don't want to hear any dramas. Don't have time for the dramas. Because I get a lot of dramas. Yeah, and with a Discord, I don't monitor that. So if you guys end up if someone ends up getting scammed in there, gets in a fight in there, we're not responsible for that. If it happens on the site, we can, like read logs and things like that. But on a separate place, you're not protected by the admins. So if you want to do an external thing, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. We won't stop you. But you will not have, we'll do our best if there's like bullying and stuff. But you're safer chatting on our site. We take no responsibility for what happens on Discord. Yeah, so if you start fighting in Discord, If someone accuses another one of scamming, even though it wasn't a scam, and there's an argument or whatever it is, we're not going to be able to punish the user. So if you want to have a Discord, go for it, but do any site-related transactions, for example, on our site, discuss it on our site, use PM so we can read it. Because we're not going to go and get into Discord, and we just don't have the time for that. So that is the head of the character. Probably had a bit more contrast just for a little bit, just very sparingly, not everywhere, just the top of the head and probably the eye. That's probably it. Maybe down here. I'm just trying to be very, very careful with the crazy amount of... So you see a bit of texture on the head. But that's as much detail as I'm going to give it, I think. Oh, look, someone's back. Maybe the tire shop closed. Wouldn't that be funny? Just making that really dark here. Color I use sparingly too, just there we go. A lot of shading on this one. Did you get the tire fixed? Or were they close?
What?
Did you get the tire fixed?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. Kevin.
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin told me they had budget tires on my car,
Budget tires.
and that I'd ruined it
Oh.
because collector's item now, you see.
Oh, the hold-ins.
Yeah.
They're valuable now, yeah.
Yeah, the value of my car doubled overnight.
Really?
If I hang on to that for another couple of years, it'll go up in value. It's the last Australian manufacturer to hold on to that shape.
Well, you better stop driving and just buy a new car. And you said it's an investment.
And now Holdens are no more.
Yeah, that is Scout. He's really happy now that Andrew's come home.
His was out there on the deck.
Huh?
His woohoo was out on the deck.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
He gets really excited. And that's what it was like when I came home yesterday. Full on exposure.
It's weird.
Seriously, Scout? You can probably package up those because you checked against the list, say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only one that changed was the Umbreon. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna get the dog to shut up.
Squiggy, 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 squiggy.
Scout, can you be any more rude?
He's like, yes, do you want me to try?
He just hopped at me.
What a little manta.
What was he playing with? Was it the snake or was
That was
it?
snaky, yeah. That was snaky. Do I get a minute of attention too?
No.
Been a
We got
stressful morning.
stuffing on the floor.
That's
Where
from
did that
Piggy.
come from?
Piggy. There was beef stuffing it yesterday.
He's pulling on it to make it extra squeak.
Yeah.
Go play with him. It's your turn. Oh, he's upset because I stopped playing with him.
Oh.
What's the matter? You stink. You stink. You're gonna have a bath today. Oh, we gotta clean up his eyes. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Your eyes are crusty. Oh, let me. Look at mommy. His eyes are quite irritated, Andrew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're really red.
Oh. They always are though.
I think it's because he's Hold him so I can clean his eyes out.
Come here.
Look at that.
You got it.
I think there's just too much hair in his eyes.
Maybe.
Does mommy need to cut your hair tonight? Yeah. Does daddy want to do it?
Good boy. So good. So smart. Come on. Hey, buddy. Do you want to come out with me now?
What?
Do you want to come out with us, Scout, next time? Or should we leave you home?
What's the next part of our day?
Mailing.
Huh?
Mailing stuff.
You can mail that by yourself.
Oh. Okay.
I got screaming to do.
I'll do that then.
Okay. I am back too. Let's go draw. Why do I have a toy on my desk? Why is Goosey on my desk?
Who is this? Who's details you sent me?
Okay.
Oh my god, this person's complaining
What?
about Medallion Net on the Cora in Buenos Aires. That's poop. He's getting a megabit per second up and down
Yeah.
on satellite internet. He's like,
That's-
it's meant to be high speed like a home. It's rubbish.
At least he has internet.
So, oh my god, you've tried to use a non-medallion internet?
Yeah. Oh my god, Scout. Do you think he taunts you when he does that?
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna confiscate that toy. Why did you buy that?
I didn't.
You think so? He walked up to the pet store and bought it.
He picked it.
But you took it to the cash register. Do you think? Did you just give him money and then he walked to the cash register and buy it?
Yes. Basically, yes, I did.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
So this one will probably be completely shaded because that bone is blocking the light. Yep. What is it? Can you link them to Squeaky Toy? It's like
Oh, maybe. Just do the webpage.
just what is it called? Is it like Master Pet that made them or something?
I don't know. Stretchy, Squeaky,
Snake Master Pet made.
Snake, Master Pet.
It was
dog
Master.
Toy.
No.
What's that?
There you go. Is it Master Pet?
Don't know.
But they come in different colors, eh? Oh, we got to get one for Blaze when we go to the pet center, and so your mother can be driven nuts, and then you can probably help her with her.
Do I have to?
Call her tonight and see if she needs.
I don't want to.
Call her tonight. She's your mother.
She's annoying. You help her. Maybe your mother. Do you want her?
I'm not the one who told her to use student job search.
Because she sent me 2 proposals from idiots. I want them off my back. I don't want to help them.
You are rude.
You're rude.
You're so rude. Your mother pushed you out.
Yeah, well, she didn't do a good job.
She lovingly looked after you. Is that a no? What are you watching?
Okay, hold on. I am printing this label. I printed this label. I am obtaining a package. Scout, you can't mail Goosey. We tried to mail Goosey.
What?
We tried to mail Goosey.
Does he not want Goosey anymore? God, this guy's taking me such a long time. I didn't budget that many hours to this guy.
Didn't budget any hours for that guy.
Like, well, normally for an Adoptable, I spend 2 hours max on it. You guys better like this one. I'm spending way too much time on this monster thing. I better see some armies. Lots and lots of armies.
We do make a proper diamond.
No, because the proper Dynamon's done by Hunter. We need something to replace it in. I'm going to use the, this one, Andrew, as the juvenile.
Yep.
It was pretty crap, but whatever. Probably make the tusk. I'll fix the tusk and stuff. But whatever. I'm gonna go find a site that makes dog toys out of photos, and I'm gonna submit your face of the photo of your face with a squeaker.
Come on,
And
Scout.
then I'm gonna start my business doing that,
Come on, Scout.
making photo toys, and then it can look like that he's chewing on your head.
Look, he loves it. Look at how happy he is.
You have to buy him the most annoying toy in the store.
Does he play like this with any other toy? Look at him jumping.
You can take him to the bookstore while I work.
He loves it. Look at him. Holy moly, he jumps.
Ooh, I gotta fill those out. Okay, hold on. Because the line art must be blocking them, so I don't see that far.
Scout friend. This is going to live up here for a little while.
No, you bought it. You deal with it. Here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hopefully you can see now that dinosaur's starting to slowly come together. Gotta blur it a bit.
Hmm?
God, this thing's a pain in the ass.
What?
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 Look at it. It's so much freaking shading. Why did I decide to draw this stupid crap?
Yeah, out of it. Oh, sorry. You can get your toy. Sorry. Get your toy. Go on. You can have Snakey. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
What the? What did he crash into? I hope he crashes into your Gundam and breaks it. That'll teach you.
Why are you so mean?
But that thing's so loud. You bought the most annoying thing in the shop.
Can you not see how happy he is? And can I remind you, you sent me by myself, so you get what you get.
You didn't think, wow, would this annoy Christina? She's trying to work on the site. Nope.
I did think that. The answer was yes. So it made it even better.
Well, I'm glad you got your dollar's worth out of that.
I did. Okay, well, I'm off.
Take him with you.
Nope, he's yours.
I don't want to hear it squeak-a-thon. I'm hungry.
Well, I'm looking at food, okay?
No, but I gotta work.
Yeah.
Some of us are trying to make things for the site here.
Someone's just trying to get a house in order.
House is fine.
Also, I don't eat other stuff. I'm going to stay on the floor.
You sure there's no post office in Lambton Key?
Yep.
Did they really get rid of them all?
Yeah, there's no post offices. I have to go to some dumb convenience store halfway up Featherston Street.
Really?
And so you're in there with everyone trying to buy lotto, trying to buy their pie, trying to buy their drink, trying to buy their smoothie, and there's one person behind the counter trying to do it all. It's ridiculous.
Which doesn't make sense that New Zealand Post has upped their prices. I guess it's the exchange rate and stuff, right?
Well, they made a profit this year.
Right, because they closed everything down.
They made a profit, and they said, but we're still going to raise the price of postage next year.
Shouldn't the government be, like, doing something about this?
I think so. But no, Jacinda's too busy taking credit for IKEA coming.
Really? But it's not even... Are you serious? She's claiming credit for IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
There's bigger problems in our country than a freaking IKEA right now. Or lack of an IKEA.
Headline's gone off the main page, but let me find it.
Yeah, our Prime Minister is more concerned about IKEA than actually doing anything useful right now. Seems like it.
IKEA coming to Christchurch thanks to Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern.
Christchurch!
Lobbying from Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has helped Christchurch secure its own IKEA store.
Wow! Surely she has something better to do than try and get an IKEA. Oh my god. So I normally don't mind, you know, people of government, but when you got other things wrong with your country and you're trying to get an IKEA in, yeah.
That's Jacinda for you.
I'm not very political at all, but surely there's better things to do than try and get IKEA. But then IKEA's gonna, like, destroy businesses in Mitre 10.
Mm-hmm.
Destroying New Zealand businesses.
Mm-hmm. Now, the products won't be cheaper though. They'll be like 3 times the price.
What?
The products won't be cheap. They'll be like 3 times the price.
But IKEA's not even that super cheap when we went shopping, eh? It's cheap, but...
Scott, what are you eating? What have you brought inside? What are you eating? What are you eating? What is it? This house is a mess because of you, Scott. It's a shambles and it's your fault. Okay, we'll be back later.
Where are you just going to the bookstore, right?
Yeah, some other errands too.
Like?
I don't mind taking Scott's pissed up, buy a new toy.
No, because I gotta go with you to get Blaze the pets.
I'll get Blaze one. I can get Blaze a snake.
You can, okay. Make sure you get the same one.
And another Scott.
Alright, go take him then. Or you can leave him here, it's up to you.
You can come.
I don't think the dog is gonna be stopped. The dog just walked out with Andrew. Doesn't want to stay with me. The dog hates me. I'm just adding rocks now. This is the most boring part. Sorry, guys. Shading is not the really exciting thing about this. I know you guys would rather see me draw something from scratch, but I have a massive backlog of things I need to finish up. Just the amount of contrast I'm adding here. So that is probably enough contrast for that. But what I'll do is do that a bit. Just so it doesn't look so harsh. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Whew! Get in there. Hey, Badger. You happy the racket's gone? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go quiet for about 15 minutes or so because I really want to try and get this done. So I'm just gonna focus. So I won't be looking up at the chat box too much. I'll look every few minutes, but I'm not trying to ignore you. Technically, I am, but it's just because I really gotta get this done. CX. Oh no, I broke my side. Hold on. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Now it won't zoom. It's broken. Hold on, I need to restart it. Yep. Wow, okay, hold on. We got a crash here. Save. Classic. Sai has crashed. Might have lost a lot of work now. Let's restart it. Okay, so we didn't lose too much, which is good. Okay, back to it. Doesn't look like I lost too much though. I don't think I lost anything. I should do this so I don't color out. But what extensions then would you need, Eggy? Because PSD is quite standard and is accepted by most things. What extension are you wanting? Because like my Paint Shop Pro, for example, the one that I use to resize, that accepts PSDs. Right. Yeah, I'm quite the opposite. I mean, there's no really wrong or right way, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there isn't. I'm doing it wrong entirely. I wouldn't know, but I just save in PSD, so I don't have enough. I don't have a million files on my computers, so because nothing else will open Sai. So I just stick to PSD because all my programs open PSD. I tried the new Sai, the Sai 2 or whatever it was, but I didn't like it. So this is the original one. I have it installed and I bought it. Or I didn't install it. I don't know if I bought it. Did you just get it for free? I don't know. But I remember getting it and I didn't like it. So I went back because some of the layer properties are different. You know, like if you use multiply or luminosity, it just didn't work as well as I wanted. Like the settings are different, so I just went back to this. I did install Clip Studio Paint at one point. Don't know why I didn't use it though. I remember because I got it on my Surface, I think it was. I was using it to draw directly onto a tablet computer. But I stopped using it because I didn't like drawing on a tablet computer because I feel drawing on a normal tablet's nicer, I guess. When I was drawing on my Surface, it felt too glossy and didn't feel natural. It didn't feel like paper. And I didn't like the pen. I don't know how to use like a non-screen tablet anymore. I should be because I need one. I need to start using it for work. But just like a Intuos, I think those normal ones, whatever they're called. Yeah, I don't know how to use those. Fortunately, I didn't provide the most helpful response there. Sorry, I don't really play the site. I just draw for it. Don't have time to play and draw anymore, so. This one now. So Roan, your dyno actually had quite the process. So first, it started off looking like, let me see, let me get my stuff. That. And then I thought, no, that's not feeling it, I'm not feeling that. So, got rid of that. And I thought, I need to make the neck longer. Change its head. And we ended up with that. Still didn't feel it. Then I thought, why don't I make it more stylized? And then I came up with that. And I thought, nah, that feels very Pokemon-y, not Dynamon-y. So we ended up with that. And then I thought, those fins don't look right. So now we ended up with skeletal fins. So what I'm thinking of doing was recycling this one to be the juvenile. And then that evolves into this one. And Andrew asked me, why don't I just put this as a normal Dynamon, because I'm putting a lot of effort into something that's just going to be stuck in the shop. And, well, we already have a Dynamon coming from another artist. And we need something for that shop. So in essence, while this one doesn't have the main Dynamon feature with the illusion mechanics and stuff, it is technically a rarer one, because you have to restock this one. Rowan, was it you who asked me if you could join streams the same way we did it when KJ was doing it? Was that you? So, started off like this, because Roan was like, I was drawing a Dynamon, and it was like a Velociraptor. And then Roan says, you know, she would like something more than this, just another T-Rex raptor looking type thing. So I'm drawing this raptor while she said, I'm like, okay. So, scrap the raptor, drew this guy, and go, nah. Didn't like that. So then we went, that, changed head. Nah, didn't like that. So I went with this one, but it ended up more Pokemon-y. Thought, nah, that's not working either. And then this one came, didn't like the fins. So we're now at this one with the skeletal fin, so it looks more fossil-like. So I'm going to use this one as the hatchling. I'll probably make it smaller though. Maybe like that, because you don't want a big ass hatchling. Maybe like that. That's good. I'm going to give it some padding. And then we got that. So what I'm going to do is, because I can't be bothered drawing another egg, you guys know I hate drawing eggs, I'm going to take the trapdoor egg and recolor it. Maybe flip the canvas. Because there's so many better things I can be doing than drawing an egg. Yeah. Okay. And I'm also working on... Ooh. These guys. Actually, that's not the finished one. That one is. That one. So those ones will be replacing the Dragon Kiro. And again, because I am lazy and I don't have a lot of time to be doing things and messing around, I reused the body from that guy. So I took the body, deleted the tail and the head, fixed the back, and we got that. So you might have seen Andrew's post that we're gonna go through a lot of the outdated stuff on the site and start refreshing it. So yeah, that one is for the Dragon Kiro, because that's been sitting there forever. We also are we replace the Panda Kiro. When I saw that the Dynamonden, what is it? So I have a tool that tells me when things were last uploaded. All admins do. So look, shop Dynamonden, baby Banaptor blue, 430 days ago. So, oh yeah, that's not good. So that's going to be replaced. We have shops, a top 2 drop, 289 days ago. Oddities and Curiosities, 197 days ago. Critter Corner, 197. But see, that Dynamonden was the longest one, so I'm going to do that first. So we have another artist, as I said, for those who join, drawing the new Dynamon. But we are not replacing the trapdoors. The trapdoors will still be going. Ooh. Where was I? Oh yeah. So because we have smoothies and everything, we'll just keep the trapdoors going. So you don't have to worry about trapdoors retiring. We promise you they are not going to retire. Maybe in in the future, but not when this one comes through. So everything is gonna be okay. No stress, okay? No stresses. No stresses. Alrighty, let's just get back to this. Okay, so that rock is done. Do this one too. God, I hate drawing rocks! Why do I always put myself through this nonsense? Make my life harder by just drawing things I hate drawing. Shading this bad boy. Okay, so that's the feet done. The feet are pretty low minimum effort, but you'd hardly see them anyway, so they're in the back. Guess I'll do the body and the tail next. Oh my god, this is taking so long! Ugh. Okay, sitting here moaning and groaning about it isn't going to change anything. I'm going to change my fate. More rocks. So it's quite hard to see, but like that's the fossil color. You know, those are gonna be tons of color. Not gonna look all like this, but it's the idea that's going through my mind right now. Cool. Getting closer there. Getting closer, guys. Starting to get to the finish line with this one. So this one I'm not going to put any highlighting in the body, in the under layer of this guy, because I don't want this to have that much contrast. I'm only sticking on the front part of the body. So like technically what you can do for this one, you draw more contrast, is bring doing this part here, not that part. You know, really put some just on the top here. That just draws the eyes a little bit more. Just like that. And maybe even here. But that's really it. You don't want to be putting way too much shading colors anywhere else, because you want the most contrast to be at the front of the image. So this guy it's being done in the same shading style that I've done that guy. Oops. So that probably doesn't need much lighting, that tail in the back there. Just that bone, so I can just probably cover it up. Put some lighting on this one though. Almost done, pals, almost done. Making that tail a bit more exciting. Okay, So I'll put some detail in this tail, just because it's a massive block of color. For this spine, probably not. Probably not. Scribble that. I'll probably add a little bit of highlighting here, not as much as the head, but enough to give it some to give it a bit of life. Okay. Just here, a little bit of just a crack there. Not too much. Maybe here and here. Cool. Yeah, so the best I can do is just spread it out, right? So for those who want the mature looking plesio, they can have that. And then if you want cute, you get that. Or that. I was doing a lot of stuff before I got super busy. Like I was doing this too. For those who missed it, I was doing stuff like that. Taking some of my images and turning them into soul fractured versions. So I'm probably going to use this style for an upcoming event on the site, probably for the birthday. Yeah, stuff like that. So this was meant to be for the battle, which we put on hold just because of time and lack of interest. They were versions of let me find it. That. So I took those ones there and changed it to what you saw. So So that became that. Yeah, they were from the dragon thing that we were gonna do for Northlight. No, we didn't have any evil hot pink. We had evil purple. Jesus, look at these layers. It's a lot. We also had blue. But unfortunately, this is, I guess, what happens, you know, when our attention gets drawn elsewhere. We just run out of time to do things. And I can only really do stuff on the weekends now. I try to squeeze it during the week, but I'll probably be on the verge of a burnout if I keep pushing myself, so I gotta really watch it. I'll probably take, no, I might have to take next weekend off because we have to scatter Granddad's ashes and we gotta walk up a freaking hill to do that, and that'll be all day. It'll only take me probably like a couple hours to do it, but the rest of the family isn't so fit, so there'll be a lot of stop and start, stop and start. We're almost done here. I just gotta finish this body part and then I gotta do the chest, which will probably be the easiest because that's shiny. Well, not super shiny, but it's like not bone. So I don't need to do a lot of textures to it actually. Yeah, it's a hot mess now. Oh well. This is where you just go, yep, just leave it. No time to be messing around with that anymore. I really think Andrew's gone off to the pet store and bought more toys for Scout. Oh my god. Oh my god. For those who just joined, last time Andrew got the squeakiest toy that he could find in the pet store for Scout. It has squeakers on both ends, and when you pull against it, there's a central squeaker that squeaks too. So when you're playing tug of war with that thing squeaks. There we go. Not a lot of contrast, but enough. Although it's almost like I want to go in there and do this. Just give me a second. That, because that head and that neck is going to occlude much of that. It's going to block the light from hitting it, so probably just do that as well. Yes, he hunts Maranodons. That he does. See, we can make it so that you gotta remember can I edit the guide to do this? If not, Rowan, you can do it if I forget to do it. I most likely will forget to do it, so you'll probably have to do it. But you can say that adult Maranodons eat baby. These are going to be called abyssosaurs. So adult Maranodons eat the juvenile abyssosaurs, but then when the abyssosaurs evolve into this, they eat the Maranodons. It's revenge. Very dark. This I'm just doing that just so. Okay. Almost done, guys. Almost done. And I can be free. Cool. Sorry, I'm clicking now. Should be using my mouse, but I'm getting back into my old ways and clicking. Third straight circle of life. Top of the food chain, this one. Okay, so that's just that shade. So now I'm going to go back and do the detailing again. Just got to see how I did that body. Cool. All right. Whoops. This one. All right. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's finish this off. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Oh, my phone's on charge and I think Andrew might be texting me. Hold on. Lols. Hold on. Gonna give him a call quickly, see where he's at. Oh, never mind, he just turned up. He just turned up. As I was calling him. So getting some detail in there now. Whoops. That. I'll just do this one too. This one won't be as detailed because he's in the belly, so it doesn't matter. Because I don't want to draw the eye over there. If that makes sense. Hello, Scout. I'm over here. I'm over here. You know what your dumb dog did?
Ran to the bedroom.
He ran to the bedroom.
Yeah, looking for you.
My dog thinks I'm always in the bedroom, which is really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom is gonna kill you.
I bought Scan another one of these, $13.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Those are less noisy. What is that? Oh, it's my lunch. Thank you. I'll finish this and then I'll have lunch.
Hope I did it right.
Oh, you remember it's only lettuce and mayo.
No onion.
No onion.
I might need to go out.
Did you actually put onion in it?
I might need to go out.
Just remove the onion.
I didn't put onion in it. It's for lettuce and mayo.
Okay, so give me about maybe 10 more minutes and then I'll...
And I put, bought Scout some more of these to go to work. Because he loves the little ones.
Let me see.
He loves the little tennis balls. He runs around them in his mouth. The big one's too big for his mouth.
Oh yeah, because he's ripped them apart now
Yeah.
too.
He loves little tennis balls. I couldn't get parked at Pay Plus just watching so long.
Oh, right, okay.
Blocked like 3 damn times, couldn't find a damn thing.
Freaking rude, did I not realize you need to mail your plushies?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron, so we finally got the chance to mail the thing that we got for you. Finally. Andrew had to do it himself because I was streaming. But you'll know what the thing that I got for you. The thing.
Scooch. Come on, Scout. Come here, buddy. Scout, what's this?
Shit.
What's this? Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, what is it? Oh. Well, you've lost it already. You've lost it. Where'd it go?
Why does Scooch smell like smell? He stinks.
He doesn't stink.
He stinks.
He doesn't stink. He's beautiful. Look, he wants it. Look.
So right now, they're trying to, they'll eventually have to look for a new building for their business, Andrew's business, because the lease is going to expire. It's pretty usual for a lot of these places and high-rises and stuff. And they have to find a dog-friendly place, otherwise you're going to sneak Scout in, Andrew?
Well, he's got to poo somewhere.
He's got to poo somewhere, yes. So, oh, good job. Were they on special?
No.
Oh. So they got to try. It's going to be hard because now that means you got to try and get a place with a balcony, don't you?
Yeah, or an outside area.
Because you're trying to size down, but then that means you don't get a balcony.
Yeah, but an outside area.
Or you need to hire a person that will take Scout for shits.
Yeah, Sharon can take him for walks.
That's how she keeps her job.
Yeah, she can do something useful.
And walk the dog and make him poo. Because Scout's an official member of the team. Oh, you leaving, Darky? Okay. Well, good night. Thank you for streaming. Sorry I didn't get a chance to look at your stream. I can't multitask. I'm not very good at it. So I can't do like watch streams and then I end up watching stream and then I forget to draw mine. What?
What are you, like IQ 4 or something?
Yeah, I am. That's why everyone at work, like a lot of them listen to podcasts or watch YouTube while something's going on. I keep watching YouTube and I realize my thing's done and it's been done for 30 minutes. Oh crap. So I don't do it. I just focus on one screen. I'm a very simple person. Very simple. Not very smart.
Boom, 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 boom. Nobody's bought my anchor weed.
Yeah, who's the stupid one who tried to buy the market of anchor weed, tried to reset it, and then realized no one's buying that crap?
I didn't try to reset it. Oh my god, someone posted 58 months of Earth 15 silver each. I'm buying those.
Andrew trying to hustle and wow and can't do it.
Somebody's undercut me. That's okay.
He's lost. Andrew, he's looking under his bowl. He's lost it. Look.
I'm not entirely sure what's under there.
But can you show him so he stops destroying his mat?
What do you think it is? I can't see it, Scout. Is it under there? You really need to learn to get to one, not to get things stuck. Oh, it is under there. It's just right back. It's from the smaller balls.
Yeah.
Gonna repost my anchor weed, anchor weed, anchor weed.
So Andrew's trying to make money in WoW so he can buy the auction house mount. He ain't gonna buy the auction house mount.
I've got $1 million gold. Just $500,000 in anchor weed right now. FYI.
You are not. Did you really have $1 million gold and then you spent $500,000 on freaking anchor weed?
Yeah, you gotta spend money to make money, baby.
Yeah, but you're not making money.
I am. I've got $1 million gold. It's just half of it's an anchor weed.
He's stupid.
Bum, 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 bum. You're just jelly.
I only have 100K. I'm not very rich in WoW.
You're a hater.
I don't play the auction house like he does. But he fails at the auction house. That's why he has so
I have
much.
$1 million gold. Do you have $1 million gold?
It's an anchor weed.
No, half of it's an anchor weed. Ooh, I need that. Hang on, why am I selling this stuff? I need that. Put it in my bank. What's that about? Put it back in my bank.
He's almost done, guys. He is all she, whatever it is. So this adoptable is Angry Roan. Abyssasaur, aka Angry Roan. Sometimes I wonder if I should just get a color called Working File and just send it, and then this can be the recolor. Because I always color stuff this way so I can see just see the shading better, because if I have a bunch of shading colors everywhere, I can't see it. A lot of Corruptives, actually what I've done was I didn't really change the shading. I just like adjusted the hue slightly and then used that and be like, yeah, that's the recolor, even though it's just this. It's done, guys. I think it's done. Oh yeah. Without the line art. See? Took me way too long. I wonder if I could just block out this whole thing entirely. Like even the foot. Just to give it a bit more depth. It's right now. That's probably better. Because you can see that the front... It's almost like you would have to do this, right? Separate it out. So that you get that bit of depth. Alright guys, I'm going to have my lunch now, and then I'll probably just recolor these later. It'll be a break for you guys too, so you can do your own things on the site and stuff. But I'll be working on recolors probably for the rest of the day. I need to draw that guy eventually. I really don't like it. But, whatever. I might just repose it slightly so it's not so side-on, using that kind of style. Because right now he's pretty side-on. So I got a bagel. So it's this place called Holy Bagels. Andrew was kind enough to get me a bagel. Did you eat your bagel? Did you eat lunch? Oh. And is it a jalapeno? It is jalapeno cheddar! I love you! With lettuce and mayo and pastrami. Lunch for me. Let me take off my retainer though. Hello, Scout. Do you want some of my bagel? You can stream, Andrew. Do you want to stream? You're gonna have lunch. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have lunch, and I'll probably be back later, if not tomorrow. All right. See you guys.